So welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a fall makeup look. The first of many fall makeup looks I'm going to be doing in this channel, and it's been a while since I did a step-by-step tutorial. Now I love this shade of pink. It screams fall to me, and it's also different from the regular warm tones that you see all throughout fall. Also, MAC sent me this huge package filled with their best-selling goodies and their complexion products, and I wanted to feature that in this video. So if you want to see how I did this pinky makeup look, please keep watching. Alright, I've already applied all of my skincare on my face. Now I'm going to be using the Hollywood Flawless Filter from Charlotte Tilbury just to give a little bit of glow throughout my face. And this foundation honestly is like one of the best foundations that I own and that I have. I also used it in my kit. And the reason being I love this is because it's so great for like studios and photography, especially for someone who's very oily like me. I find that this foundation lasts so long. So I'm just gonna be using a sponge and going to go over my whole face. My shade, by the way, is NC30. Now a little bit goes a long way depending on, again, the look you're going for. Today I don't want it to full coverage, and that's one thing I like about this specific foundation. You can do literally light to full coverage, just a matter of application and how much you put in your face. For concealer, you're going to be using the Kosas Revealer Concealer underneath the eyes. Very, very hydrating. And whatever excess I have on the sponge, I'm just going to lightly put that in the middle parts of my face. For eyebrows, I have the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I love this one because you could go for a very natural eyebrow look to a very defined application. For today, just gonna keep it light and filled in. Bronzer, gonna be using the Rare Beauty bronzer stick in the shade Always Sunny. Now this is more of a warmer toned bronzer, and I'm just gonna put not much because this is very pigmented, and I'm just gonna be stippling that all over my cheekbones. I'm gonna be using the other side of the brush and contour my nose. For blush, I'm gonna be using the Extra Dimension blush from MAC, and in the shade Sweets for My Sweet. Gorgeous, beautiful pinky shade, and it matches my sweater. So fun. I love this type of color or type of pink because it gives you that flushed, rosy look. Seems like you just got out of the gym, you know? Now this look is gonna go all throughout the full day and up until tonight, so I want to make sure that everything stays put. I will be putting a little bit of powder, just dusting underneath, or especially at the oily parts of my face. This is the MAC Studio Fix in the shade C5.5, and grabbing a fluffy brush like this, I'm just gonna tap it on and put it underneath. Alright, now it's time for the eyes. Again, I'm kind of gonna be doing a pinky, purpley, smoky eye, and I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Naughty Nude Eyeshadow Palette. Starting off with this shade right here, all over my lid. Now this is a transition color to make sure that everything is not harsh and that it has a pinky brown hue to the whole eye look. Then I'm gonna be grabbing a kind of more denser and stiffer brush, and we'll be dipping that to this shade right here. It's a little bit darker than the transition color that we placed in, and that's gonna go basically on all over the lid. Now if you find that you need to kind of blend it even more, grab the first brush that's super fluffy and go over your whole entire lid and just diffuse any harsh lines. Now the second brush that we use, the stiffer one, dipping this in, probably this and this shade, gonna be mixing it together and going to put it in the outer V to give it more of like a dimension to the eyes, and also slowly putting that all over the lower end of my upper lash line. Switching to a pencil brush, going back to those two colors and going over that area again. Now I'm also going to do the lower lash line. A little bit of shimmer on the inner corners of my eye, and I'm going to be using this shade right here because it's such a lovely color, and just using my finger. I'm not going to be putting any eyeliner just because I feel like it's very heavy. So I will be grabbing a kind of like a shader brush like this, a very short, stiff brush like this. And I'm going to go over this shadow. Keep that really tight on the lash line. I'm going to be putting some falsies on, and this one right here are the, I believe they're the Denmichsuperfox. Make sure it's just really close to your lashes. Then we put on mascara on the upper and lower lash line just to bind all of them. Okay, for lips, I'm gonna be using a lip liner and lipstick, both are from MAC, and this is Cork and Cream Cup. I've gone through so much of these. I have it in my kit, I have it in my own collection. For highlighter, using the one from Fenty and in the shade Hustla Baby. Using a highlighter brush, get that in and that on the high points of my face and underneath the brows. And last but not the least, the final step is to keep everything all in place, to be using the MAC Fix Plus Stayover Long Lasting Setting Spray. Now this is gonna be my first time trying it on and using it, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm super excited at this because I love Fix Plus. I love that product and I use it again to my brides, to my clients. However, this is amazing if it does stay all throughout the night, because as you know, Fix Plus is really more of a finishing spray where it kind of keeps all the product all mesh in and mold together. So having this excites me. Alright, this is the finished makeup look. I hope you like this tutorial and you followed along. Also head to my TikTok because I'm going to be doing a review of the MAC Fix Plus Stayover. And as always, no matter what the day brings, always find joy. Up until the next video, bye.